everyone, this is Crafty Decoria, and today I'm going to share another winter decor piece that you can display in your home. Now, if you're using the items that I'm showing you here today, then it would probably be more winter specific. But I will be giving it a glam makeover, so the way that I'm doing it, I definitely could use this all year round. Now, if you prefer to keep the items just as they are, it will come out really cute. I will say though that with the sign, I will be spray painting both sides. And even if I were leaving the items just as they are, I still would be spray painting the back probably a red just to match everything. And then I will be using the other side to really customize it for what I'm using this for. So what I will be using is this 'Tis the Season sign from the Dollar Tree. Now any sign will do. I just feel that a rectangular sign works best with the 3 mailboxes that I'm using. You can always make it larger or smaller depending on how many mailboxes you want to use. Now with the mailboxes, I will be spray painting them as well. So what I'm going to do is, to start off, I'm going to turn the sign around. I'm going to take my mailboxes and I'm going to lay them on the side, evenly spaced. Now I'm not measuring this, I'm really just eyeing it. Once I have them where I want them, I'm just going to take my pencil and then trace the bottom of the mailboxes. So all 3 of them, I will trace them. And now, using my E6000 glue as well as my hot glue, I'm just going to apply the glue right on that line of each mailbox where the mailbox is going to go, and then make sure that you have the, not the open end, but the back of the mailbox. Just place it into the glue and let that dry. Alright, so my mailboxes are now glued in place. If you were, again, leaving this as it is, you would almost be finished. I, however, as I said, am going to make this over to give it a more glam look. So I will be lightly spraying the whole piece, probably a couple of coats, in the paint and primer from Rust-Oleum in gloss white. Now I also will be removing the jute twine before I spray it, but if you are leaving it like this and you wanted to just leave the jute twine for hanging, then you could, or if you wanted to add a more colorful ribbon, then you could do that as well. Okay, so I thought I'd just stop at this point to show you how cute this looks with the white and the red trim around the outside of the mailbox. So I'll just move in a bit closer so you can have a better look. So when I was painting the mailbox, I did have the lid closed, so it did leave this really cute snowflake trim all around the outside of the mailbox. And if I were to leave this white and red, because the inside of the mailbox is red, so it just looks super cute, I would probably write the word mail at the top in red, and then I would probably use my candy cane striped ribbon just to kind of keep with my candy cane theme. However, I did say that I was going to make this glam, so I'm going to stick to that plan. But I think I might just make another one and keep it this way because it is really, really cute. So now to continue, I'm just gonna tape off the lids with a piece of newspaper at the bottom, and then I'm gonna go ahead and spray the rim of the mailbox as well as the inside of it. Okay, so I have finished spray painting the edge around the opening of the mailbox as well as the inside of the mailbox. So now I'm going to stencil the word mail just above the 3 mailboxes. Now the stencil that I will be using, I purchased at Dollar Tree. and it is by Color Factory. It is the 3-inch size stencil set. Now, I don't always see this size there, so when I do see them, I grab them because I like having different sizes in the stencil sets. They normally have the smaller letters, but as I said, at my Dollar Tree, I don't always see these ones. If you cannot find this particular size in stencil set, you can always just download some letters off your computer and print them out, and then cut those out and just make your own stencil. I've done that numerous times. It works out great. Or if you happen to be really good at freehanding your letters, you can do that as well. So I'm just going to cut this set up so that I can stencil my letters on easier, and then I'll move on to the next step. Okay, so I've stenciled out my letters. Now to fill them in, I'm going to be using the glass writer. These are from Craft Decor, and I purchased them at Dollar Tree, and I picked them up in silver and in gold. Okay, so now taking my metallic glitter glue in silver from Crafty Kids that I purchased at the Dollar Tree, as well as my brush, I'm just going to apply some to the sign to give it some sparkle. Okay, so my glitter glue has been applied to the sign. Next, I'm going to add these Forever in Time Balloon Blast gems. They are 3D and they are self-adhesive. However, I will be putting a little bit of hot glue just to stick them onto the sign, and I will be adding these only to the letters. Alright, so now I will be using some ribbon. Now this I purchased at the Dollar Tree. It comes in a 9-foot length, and I just love the print on this. They are gold trees and snowflakes. So I think it'll look really nice with this piece here. And I will be cutting 4 even lengths. The first one will go through the 2 holes at the top where the jute twine was, and that will be what hangs this whole unit. And then the other 3 pieces I will hang one inside of each of the lids of the mailbox, and they will hang straight down, and that is where I will hang my cards. I thread the ribbon through the holes, and then I made a double bow nice and tight so that it doesn't come apart. And one little tip, you always want to remember to fold your ends over and glue them down. This way the ribbon won't fray. Okay, so now I'm ready to glue on my ribbon. All I did was I cut my length, and then I folded the end in and glued it, and then made a little loop and then glued that down just to give it a nicer finish, and I did that on both ends. Now I'm just going to take some hot glue, apply it to the back of the ribbon, and then I'm just going to glue it to the inside here of the metal. And using the hot glue, I wouldn't use the E6000 because you may want to remove this ribbon and change it up from time to time. So using the hot glue will allow it to adhere to the can but then easy enough to just remove it when you want to change the ribbon. Alright everyone, so here is the Dollar Tree card display decor piece, and I am so pleased with how this has turned out. I really wanted to use these mailboxes in a unique way, and I really hope that I was able to do that with this card display. It was so much fun making. And not only is it a beautiful way to display your cards, but I also love that with the mailboxes open, you can use those for, you know, as I've done here, placing tea light candles inside, or whether you want to place candy inside for your guests or even just yourselves at home to enjoy. Really, again, the possibilities are endless. Nevertheless, I think it's a beautiful piece to display in your home. As I said, I probably could keep this up all year round. I have 3 children, so it would be really nice to have a mailbox for each one of them, and whether I want to use it to place little messages or leave them a little treat. I just think it's something that really it can be used all year round. As I said at the beginning of the video, all depending on how you decorate and dress this up. I kept it very simple in decorating it. I just put some faux or some green garland at the top of the mailboxes with a couple of pine cones and some berries. That was a holiday bouquet that I purchased from the Dollar Tree, and those were pieces that were left over, so I just stuck them in there. I didn't glue anything down. And then I found these adorable mitt ornaments, and I had only found 2, and I wasn't sure how I was going to use them, but I really love how I was able to incorporate them into this piece. I think it just really gives it a wintry feel. And then just the little tea light candles inside. I think it's a nice little touch where during the day it glistens and then at night it glows. So that'll do it for this DIY, guys. I really hope that you enjoyed this. If you did, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already. And as always, guys, you take care of yourselves, and I hope to catch you in my next video. Bye-bye.